What is going on, everybody? The Down South Expedition crew. Thank you guys for joining me today and tomorrow. This weekend's adventure is going to be one for the books. That is for sure. Right now I am in somewhere in Gilmer, Georgia, coming up towards the Cohutta Big Frog Loop, I believe is the name of it. There's a lot of different names for this one big loop, but I'm going to be doing it as well as going towards the Charlie's Creek area, which you guys didn't get to see that one. I did it last weekend, but it was dark and I was by myself like I am today. But it was, like I said, it was dark, so there's really not much filming that I could do that was good enough to see what was going on. So I just scrapped that film, and I'll throw a few clips in here that were decent enough. But this weekend is going to be really interesting. Tonight I'll be alone. Scary, right? Yeah, no. Tomorrow I'll be meeting up with buddy Georgia Costa. Right now I am about 5 minutes away from the start, or some of the forest roads that are in that area, which will take me towards the Cohutta. I think that's right. I think it's Cohutta, but I might be wrong. I think the other name for it is Big Frog or something like that. But I am headed that way right now. I've been driving for about 3 hours, so it has been quite a trip up here in the rain on I-85 and all that good stuff. Not the greatest thing ever. As you can probably hear, it is still raining a little bit, but definitely slacked off a good bit, and I'm ready to get off the pavement, get on some dirt, get in some trails, just mud around, all that fun stuff. So you guys stay tuned. I know it's raining and all, but that softer light, it might be easier to get some good shots for you guys. So we'll find that out. Got the new camera. We're gonna get right into it. So stay tuned, guys. You guys can probably tell the rain has picked up a little bit since I last checked in. I definitely need. Oh, good. I got under the trees now, under the forest cover, so it eased up a little bit. I didn't bring any rain jackets, Sitka half zip or whatever that thing's called, and no pants neither, just another pair of shorts. Didn't quite come prepared enough for this one. That's okay, I'll make it work. Firewood in the back, probably soaking wet. I did just gas up a little bit ago, so I got plenty of gas, and I'm not gonna run out of gas, so that's a good thing. So probably get out a little bit and air down and just see where it takes me from there. Alright guys, so right now you can see behind me I'm gonna go with Cohutta. That might be wrong or it might be right, but this is the Cohutta Wildlife Management Area. I'm getting aired down at the moment. If you have Fuel Rebels, think smarter, not harder. It takes forever to air down tires, and so if anybody wants to send me one of those quick air down kits, I will absolutely use it and review it and all that good stuff. So if you got somebody who wants to give me one, go ahead. So the trail is gonna hit this way. I'm gonna go up to the big loop and all that. Just enjoy my my adventure here. So let's get into it. I've aired down to about 16 psi on every tire, and that is because the Yokohamas are getting low now. They've got almost 35. They've got about 30,000 miles on them, so they're getting down there pretty quick. And the lower the tread you got, the lower you want to air down, because you can get more grip out of lower psi. So we're gonna hit up the trail and tear it up. Subaru in front of me, keeping the pace. I like it. I had noticed that there was a lot of cars and stuff coming up through this area. I thought it was just weird because I didn't realize this was like a super huge place. But check this out, guys. There's a whole line of cars. Not sure what I'm going to do about this, but I guess I'll figure it out. So, I think they got a whole marathon going on. Check this out, guys. That's not a high exposure on the camera. That's just straight fog as far as the eye can see. There is, kind of spoils it. There's not much out here that, you know, there's a ton of stuff to see, but you can't see anything because of all the fog, so it kind of sucks. But we are making our way up towards the top of Parks Ridge. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of different names for areas out here, but tearing it up. All right, everybody, so right now, just casually posted up. You know the vibes. This is Chestnut Lead. I'm not sure what a lot of these mean, but I am at the cross section of where you can come up through where I came. GAIA GPS route in the description, so I don't have to explain it and sound dumb. So I'm going to turn left right here and do most of the loop and just kind of exclude some of the parts that go towards the right of where I'm at right now. Then I will loop it around, get back on the typical Georgia Traverse. So without further ado, I'm just gonna hit this loop right here, try to find me a campsite sometime this evening, and let's do it. I'm excited. Catch you guys up so far. I haven't done any hardcore wheeling yet. All it's been is really just gravel roads, the fun stuff, nice and easy through here, just trudging along. There's been some good water holes though. Definitely hit those up. Just having a good time out here, trying to not run off the road. And whenever I get on some rocks or, you know, some more technical terrain, I'll pick the camera back up. You guys can check it out. Alright, so quick recap. Stretching out. I've been wheeling hard now for, say, about 2.5 hours. This little Big Frog loop, the big part isn't exaggerated. I've been driving pretty quickly for the past 2.5 hours and completed maybe half. I think my average right now is probably 25 miles an hour, I would guess. As you can tell, the truck is, she's probably gonna need a little rest here for a second just because the suspension, you know, we don't have any reservoirs out here, so I'm sure those eye box have been getting pretty hot. So I'm gonna get my new chair out, got me a new chair, and just rest my back for a minute because I'm hurting. Shaking around like that for 2.5 hours is no joke, guys. Even if you have aftermarket suspension or not, it just takes a toll on your body and obviously the truck as well. So I'm about halfway done with the big loop. I'm ready to get off of this one. I mean, if you guys are looking for just a good scenic drive and not that much technical driving, then this is it. This is what you're looking for. The views up here are awesome. But if you're looking to flex it up and cross some rocks and stuff like that, I'm sure there's some little bypasses here and there that you could do that would be better for that kind of stuff. Because I've seen some big, with a Suzuki Jeep looking thing. I'm not sure the name of them. I swear it was on 40s. The rocker panels on that thing were seriously up to my windows. It was like nothing I ever seen before. So I'm sure he wasn't out here just to ride around on some gravel roads. So with that said, I'm gonna take me a break, make me a snack, and then get back to driving. I got a long ways to go. I haven't been filming too much just because there hasn't been too much to see, but I thought this would be worth it. I have crossed over into the Tennessee border of the Big Frog loop or whatever. I did not realize that I'd be crossing over into Tennessee. So one more state on the Ranger. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Oh yeah. Just mountains as far as you can see. It's pretty neat I got about 15 or 20 more miles until I can get back on the normal Georgia Traverse. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for less loop and more traveling somewhere else, so I can look for me a place to stay tonight, so I don't have to drive too far to get on Charlie's Creek in the morning to meet the guys, which I'm still really excited about. If anything comes up that's worth videoing it, I'll put it in here, but if not, just know that I'll catch up with you guys when I get to the campsite. Nothing else happens.
One eternity later.
What's up, guys? It is now 12 o'clock in the morning. Lots of things went on between the last time that you guys saw me and right now. That being when I got off the big loop, the frog loop, I was nowhere close to Charlie's Creek, and instead of trying to do the trails all the way back there, I decided to just get back on the main road, interstate, stuff like that. And I was able to make it down here a little after dark, about 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. Yeah, about 9:30. And I got down here and found me a camp spot that was okay, and made me some breakfast. Made me some dinner, hamburgers that were good. And then I realized I was about out of gas. I had about 35-40 miles to empty, and I didn't want to take the chance of going out there on the trail and then needing to get all the way back to some other town. So I just cut my losses there and went to Rayburn County, got some gas. I'm back here, set everything up. It's 12 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna knock out. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Big turbo, baby. Let's go.